Welcome, bow betters. Welcome to MMA Sip and Smoke, where we drink beers, have fine cigars, and discuss MMA and UFC. Let's see if I'm actually live. Welcome, bow betters. Yeah, I'm using the GoPro. Oh, yeah. I am indeed live. I'm indeed live. We're live. What's up, folks? I don't see anybody in the chat yet, but that's okay. That's okay. How's everyone doing out there in the world? God, I have a little sniffling thing.
I'm indeed live. We're live. What's up, folks?
Wow, the sound is actually really
I don't
cool.
see anybody in the chat
So
yet,
let me
but
turn this
that's okay.
down. My bad.
That's okay.
Wow, I'm really impressed with the sound right now. With this mic, I'm very happy with it. Just got this DJI mic thing, wireless mic. I tried to go outside. Again, welcome to Bout Betters. Welcome to MMA Sip and Smoke. I'm dying to try this Pipeworks Ninja versus Haze beer. Can't smoke down here in the man cave, but we're still here nonetheless. The quality of the video from what I'm seeing right now is impressive. I'm very happy with that. Very stoked to be with you guys here, wanting this beer. Let me crack open this beer. I can't smoke down here, but I could definitely still have a beer with you guys. This is a Pipework Ninja versus Haze, so I don't really know anything about it. I really had wanted to smoke outside, but I had a lot of problems trying to get my Wi-Fi going via the phone. One of the things about this GoPro that is very helpful, it's a helpful tool, but also it's like it creates some conflict. Like I wasn't able to get the Wi-Fi on my phone and on the camera working properly, even though I had readjusted the Wi-Fi outdoors. So I wasn't able to smoke. I can't smoke inside of here. Very impressed with this camera quality. I don't know how you guys think the sound quality is. I'm just going to listen to it for a moment here.
On the camera working properly, even though I had readjusted the Wi-Fi.
There is a little off.
So I wasn't able to smoke. I can't smoke.
There is a little.
Inside of here.
It is a little off. There's something about the sound that isn't perfect. It seems to like crackle a little bit. Does that help any better? I'm not certain. Or maybe if I just kept this. Other thing about this DJI, so I'm not moving, is that you could put it like that on the bottom. You see that on the bottom there? And I could just put this down. So it's almost like a directional mic. And I still have the directional mic on the GoPro, and I would have liked to have tested to see how the directional mic works as opposed to this clip-on, which I'm still very impressed by. I'm hoping that I could use this when I'm traveling, when I'm walking around, and maybe create a video log for you guys, or some other way. Also, going to help if, for example, my buddy Josh or if Joey came on, we'd be able to like utilize this. I have two of these, which is friggin' awesome. There are two of these receivers or transmitters that I could use. So I essentially have two mics. So if I could pair somebody, if somebody else wanted to come on board, they can, and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, let me put this back over here. We'll put it right here. Watch check. Old Timex. I'm liking this Timex much better as time goes on. I think it actually went up in value. It doesn't matter. It's really just like style. The watches match the belt, right? Matching the belt here, big old belly, right? It's matching the shoes, right? All the colors sort of match. Christmas present from my gal on the shirt here, which is awesome. I like the more pinkish quality as opposed to red. I'm not a big fan of red. But yeah, everything coordinates, guys. Coordinate the shirt, the watch, So even though I was on public transportation on a bus yesterday, I was looking like $1 million, shopping like a billionaire, like on Temu. Doing some shopping. As you guys know, the shoes I'm wearing right now are Clark shoes. You could get a pair of these. These are sharp. Not a big fan of this green trim, and it has the green laces, but it's going to work for me. I didn't know. I bought it online for $39. I think this is a steal. These shoes, the Clarks, are so comfortable. I wore these and I was like, oh, I didn't really like the green. It reminded me of like a Girl Scout mint cookie, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But it's going to work because I still like the contrast a little bit. I wish it was just more of a complete chocolate. So I don't know if I'm going to change these laces out, what I'm going to do with them, but these are so friggin' comfortable, and I could deal with the green. I could work with it. They're going to work for me, but I saw like the other shoes online that were the more leather, like I have here, but the full leather were like $100. I might still buy them, and they have them in black. Which I'm still lacking, but these for $39, big internet steal, guys. Highly advise you to pick those up. Welcome, Bout Betters. Good afternoon to you guys. Everything's been going good. Actually, the betting has not been good. Already out the gate, brand new year, I'm already down $180. So I'm down close to 2 units. The positive is here, it's interesting that I'm watching other cappers or other people, whatever you want to describe these people, they're gamblers. And I'm trying to get away from like, I'm betting every fight, right? Like that was about better. I was that person. I was the person that would have 40 bets a fight, a prop and something on the money line normally, or more. Like there were multiple props on a particular fight, and I would just spread myself all over the place. And the good thing last week, Stolarenko hurt me, right? Like that was my main bet. So if you've tailed me, I think I mentioned it. I was out there on the Stolarenko tip. If you tailed me on that, you lost, and I lost 2 units on that. So I made a couple other little bets that helped me back, but then I made some other bets that really hit me hard. But in total, I think I was like 5 bets for maybe $400 is what I was at risk, and ended up losing basically the $180, basically all on Stolarenko. Like basically the $200 I bet on her, or $150, I think it was $150. I ended up losing that and a little more. So, we're talking between 5 bets, right? So I'm very happy with that, because that's always been a goal of mine, is to really minimize my risk, right? Like I'm just doing that a little bit more. It's funny that like, as I do that, let me have some of the beer. Like Joey, my friend, and we mentioned Joey the gambling, he's like making money on the prop bets, and I was the prop better before. He was always the money line. Now he's killing it on the prop bets, and I'm very happy for him. And I'm betting the money lines. I'm not doing the prop bets. I'm actually betting the money line, and sticking to money line bets at a unit or 2 units or a unit and a half, $150, and just trying to follow that model, as opposed to all these over-unders, these time props, all the other props of methodology props, over-unders. I'm really trying to stick to that money line ability and hitting those and trying to hit those. But when you're limited and you're limiting yourself, which I encourage you to do not bet above your means. Stick to what you're doing. Bankroll yourself each week, what you're going to be doing, and carry that into the next week, right? Like if you haven't done the work to re-up and increase your bank, like, or if you haven't found a way to justify that expendable income, I suggest maybe not betting, right? Like that is what betting responsibly is. Had already bet, for example, last week, my bankroll was $500, $400, $400 or $500. I'm betting that, even though I lost, right, $180, I'm still all in on a particular bet for another $150, and I have to just leave it as that. And actually 2 bets. So there's 2 bets for this week that we're going to get to here in a moment. But we're going to drink this Ninja Haze here. Oh my God. This thing is so friggin' good. This thing, it's all over the place. It's like me. It's all over the place. It has citrus. It has that haze. It has lemon. It's like a potpourri, what do they call that? A Copernica of fruit. Tons of citrus and fruit all over the place. Oh my God. Soft, delightful. It doesn't have effervescence, but it has a nice smoothness to it. And the hops as a finish are not very strong or pungent. It's really, really very delicate. And the fruits are crazy. It's like a fruit parfait, right? Like of citrus, a little lemon. Like, look at the can too. It's like, if you, like you've been smoking some weed, you be drinking this stuff. And it says, a temporary truce between the Shadow Warriors and the Unicorns has been called. Though they are sworn enemies, they must join forces to defeat their trendiest enemy, the Haze. So they're trying to like combat the Haze, but it still has that 8% by volume, very strong. So we're going to get fucked up. Really, really cool can. Like the unicorn and the ninja, you see it in there? Hazy ninja and the unicorn. Very, very cool. Great packaging. You could get this in Chicago. Pipeworks Brewing. Awesome brewing company. Some of the best beer. If you can get them at festivals, their shit fresh is top notch. It's like 5 stars. Like they run out of their stuff. So if you go to a beer festival or one of these events, hey guys, please chat. Please put something in the chat. The more you guys participate, I'm able to work off you guys. I'm able to discuss something, get some insight with you guys. Please, if you're watching, hit the like, subscribe button. You are about better. Comment, participate. I'll comment to you back in the chat. But man, dude, this is really cool. Finally, like, got like some technology. Better camera here, not on the phone. Got the computer in front of me where I could actually like bring up stats. I could actually like talk things about you guys. In the future, we'll definitely have this live presentation a little better. Like I'm going to use OBS or one of the other software systems or apps that I could utilize to like just change the presentation where we could see things even live differently, right? Like let's look at this card. Let's look at this card. This is a card similar to last week that I thought last week was entertaining. I think this card is going to be very entertaining as well. Not the best fights, but some very, like, looking up and down. Dude, Max Griffin, Jeremiah Wells, going to be interesting. Devin Clark, Marcin Prachnau is going to be very interesting. Loma Lucabona, Buena Basil. I like Loma. Can Loma get a finish? Her finish line as a prop. Let's look at her finish line here. Lucabona is due for a finish. And if you're, she's up there at, minus 300, if not greater than that. Oh, my DraftKings did not open up. Not cool. So I logged in and it tried to, boom, load something up. So we're gonna wait on the DraftKings on the prop, but I'm fairly certain that Loma's up there like in the minus 300 range. And when you're up there at that range, you got to be a finisher. And Loma's not a finisher, but she's due for one. She's so talented. She's so good. She's so small, but that woman is definitely one of the best female kickboxers in the UFC for her size. She should be at an atom weight. There should be another division where I think she would be champion. Like, she's so small, she could get down to that, what is it, like 105? I can't even imagine that. That's like half my body weight, basically. But she is very, very talented. I think that she has this hands down, and I don't, let's see where, let me go on my phone and check this out. Let me see if I can get Loma here. I can't get it on the computer, but we'll get it on the phone here. like, and Joe Pfeiffer, like the two basically, like you got the locks, right? Everybody was locks tonight, like, you know, and it's horrible betting that. But basically, both are at the minus 300 level, and I think we're gonna get the plus money, or just about even money with Loma. I'm confident in Loma in this, and I think Vegas is as well. It's her fight to lose. But there are other betting spots. Yeah, Loma is minus 290. And our boy Pfeiffer. Joe Pfeiffer, where you at, buddy? Joe Pfeiffer is minus 258. So Loma's actually a stronger favorite by a little bit here. Come on. That's why we... Yeah, my phone. I think my phone like exceeded. Come on. Has bit the. All right, there we go. Are we to get to even money with those two? Yeah, close to minus 116. I would advise against that. I think there are other spots. Not a bad parlay. Not a bad parlay play. I think Loma's going to take this. Pfeiffer is not. You know, how did I play Pfeiffer? I played Pfeiffer. Just to let you guys know, one of the other prop bets that I'm doing is Pfeiffer at plus 115 for that TKO. Hermansson's a tough guy. One thing that I was thinking about earlier are these fighters that are fighters and people that fight for their lives. Like Joe Pfeiffer and Jack Hermansson, even though Jack Hermansson's from Norway, Jack Hermansson is a fucking warrior. That dude fights for his life. He fucking will. He'll go out on his shield, right? So you have to really knock him out or submit him. Like, he is a tough man. He's coming off an injury, right? He had a back injury or something like that. So not very confident in Hermansson. They're pub and Pfeiffer. If you looked at the promo, Dana loves this guy. The guy is from that East Coast, that Philly school where Jeremiah Wells is, where Brady's from. Very up and down, right? Like, he's taking a step up in competition, but he's choosing the right competition. And Joe Pfeiffer can crack. That dude can crack. So I'm taking that TKO prop. I put a unit on it. It's one of my main plays to try to get back, even at plus 100, to just try to cover my losses from last week, recover a little bit, or you're going to be further down in the hole by $100. But that is thus far one of my main props. Yeah, I have another main prop that I'll let you guys know in a little bit here. Again, few people in the stream, please, if you are here, you are about better, please like, subscribe, mention something in the comment section. Help me out here, guys. The beer rating. Man, I almost want to put it in the 9 club. But I gotta start closing the club. I gotta up my standards a little bit. I'm giving it an 8.5. 8.5, great blend. Very drinkable. Good in summer. Good with food. This thing would be awesome with any food. With pork especially. With pork belly. I was out at a Japanese sort of hot pot place yesterday. I was taking the pork belly off the sushi. I'm just eating the pork belly. This beer would have been great. Of course, I had a Sapporo and some sake, but this beer would have been fantastic with a little pork. That was a little. It would combat the saltiness. It could contribute to the fat and even cut back on like that heavy fat taste, which I enjoy. Right? How's the sound, guys, man? I'm. Let me see if I'm still impressed by this sound here. Let's see. Check the sound. Check the sound. Come on.
It would combat the saltiness.
Yeah.
It could contribute to
the sound here at this level. The crackling is gone.
I enjoy, right? How's the sound, guys, man?
I'm impressed. I'm so happy. Even live, with the GoPro, this is connected to the GoPro, right? Fucking stoked. I'm stoked. Earlier there was some connectivity issues that I was having, but as far as the quality of this mic and the quality of the camera, it just being a GoPro rather than the phone is for me I'm just happier, right? I could still improve. Things are going to improve, and it's just fun, guys. It's just fun that finally I made this like technological upgrade, and the computer has nothing to do. I got a new MacBook Air. Let me show you the MacBook Air. It's a MacBook Air over here. So if I wanted to edit and wanted to do the other style that I used to do, and I still can do that, we are going to do that. So good things, cool things. Keep with the channel. Again, like, subscribe, participate. I see there's 3 people here. So get in there, mention something. What do you think of that parlay? If there was a parlay to make, I normally like parlaying dogs, right? But if you had to parlay 2 favorites, what 2 favorites would you parlay? And for me, it would definitely be Joe PYFER and Loma Lucobono. Loma is winning that fight, and I think PYFER is winning his fight. Loma Lucobono is she the biggest favorite on the card? Yeah, she's the biggest favorite. Danielle Marcos is close. I wouldn't bet that fight. Kuling is dangerous. I'm not going to bet the first 2 fights with Garcia, Emil. I am going to, and he's plus 100. And here's the stupid thing. I'm going to bet this guy Guskov versus the tough winner, Zach Puga. Puga is a great athlete, great fight IQ, very smart guy. I'm impressed by him. Like that's the thing. He might come in. He's so smart. He's one of those, like, all right. There's a lot of pro athletes that could have that talent. They could scrap. Maybe they're good in a street brawl. They come from the hood, whatever else. But they just still don't have the mentality. And it takes a measure of intelligence and fight intelligence, and his fight IQ is incredible to participate in MMA. That's why Michael Muchichemi and a few of these other like people that are like, you would think like, oh man, that guy can't fight. Like, he looks like a little nerd. Like there is intelligence and strategy even in a fist fight, even in a street brawl, like awareness, composure, do matter, right? He's going against a brawler, so it feeds right into his sort of style. He has the athletic advantage without a doubt. Puaga has like the athletic advantage over Guskov, but Guskov has that crack. He has that that even if he's a brawler, even if he doesn't have the skill and the intelligence that Puaga has, you get hit by him and you're fucked. And I think Puaga has the ability to stay away from him, but it's a fight. At one point, you're going to have to get in that phone booth. At one point, you're going to have to be in his range. And Puaga, I think, doesn't have the experience where, I think Guskov, he's fought both in M1 as well as in is it KSI in Poland? I'm not positive on this. And those 2 fight realms are fucking hell. Like if you want to come up in the MMA world, those are not places. Ooh, I kicked my camera here. Those are not places that you want to be, right? Like that's hell's row. Like you are fighting against like the toughest, the meanest, the best quality amateurs in the world. So give me Guskov. I think he's going to get the TKO. And what I'm hating is that they have Guskov here by TKO at plus 140. So you're not getting a lot more by just taking him by the TKO, but that is his method of victory. I think he gets it. I would stick to the money line. I think if it goes to a decision that Puaga wins all day, they have this fight. It's set at 1.5. And I agree. I think it goes over that if, because Puaga doesn't have really submission abilities, not really the best in ground and pound guy, but a good control guy. And I think he could control Guskov all day. I think he could get the takedowns and control him all day. But Guskov, you got to come in. You got to come. All he takes is a couple from him. And so I'm taking Guskov on the money line I have a unit on it. And I put, what's up, baby? I put another $30 on the TKO at 140. So those are my two main plays of the evening, guys. I've already I didn't mention my other main play. I'm sorry. We mentioned the parlay, which I'm probably not going to do, but there's another play here in this card that I'm going to be making, but I think Guskov's going to knock this guy out. Oh, Joey's saying the sound in the picture is great. Yeah, I agree, Joey, man. I'm very happy. I mentioned that earlier. I don't know why Joey Stacks doesn't have these mics. I had it up here earlier, and it was cracking and not sounding very good. So, and it's the GoPro. The GoPro, I had some issues, so hey, we upgraded, right? All that work paid off. I just need a couple good bets. As I mentioned to people, I'm still down $180 for the year, starting off bad, but we got 2 plays this week. We're going to leave it at those 2 plays. My bankroll is around $400, $500 to play with. So I already got basically that spread around 2 bets. If I could find something else, we put in Joey's pick here, where I could add another $100 to something, I would. But let's go to my second. We discussed the first one. Let's just go straight to it, guys. Let's go straight to my second bet here, and let's view the matchup between Rodolfo Vieira and Armen Petrosyan, right? Like, both these guys have 2 losses. Petrosyan's got bigger fight time. He's the bigger guy. Doesn't have the biggest reach. Here's where it's a striker versus grappler, right? This is what we're looking at. But here's where I'm on the Petrosyan side, is because his accuracy is better. He doesn't absorb as much striking. He has better striking defense, and he's more active by far as a striker. And if you look at the takedowns, yes, Rodolfo Vieira 3.7 takedowns per fight. His takedown accuracy is only 26%. He's not that good. And his takedown defense is nobody wants to take Vieira down. Like, you don't want to take that dude down. But if he tires late, and Petrosyan won't capitalize on that, I think his takedown defense isn't that great, right? He's got good submissions, but Petrosyan has a fantastic get-up game and good submission defense because he comes from the M1. Comes from M1 Global. Right, he went to Dagestan to practice on his submission defense, on his wrestling defense, and it still sucks. Like, you could go to Thailand, go to learn, go practice your Thai boxing, come back, and your Thai boxing could still suck. I mean, that's just the reality of it. And Petrosyan's wrestling still sucks. His offensive wrestling is still horrible. His takedown defense, welcome, bow betters. His takedown defense is still horrible. But the dude has this very good, it reminds me of Mayhem Miller. Like, Mayhem Miller had very good submission defense as well. Just would just crimp up and just get to his back to the fence and just slide up that fence all the time. And Petrosyan does the same. If Petrosyan gets taken down in the center of the octagon by Vieira, he's going to get submitted. But that doesn't happen. Normally normally what happens is that Petrosian gets taken down at the fence, and he's really good at getting getting up while he's on the fence. And if this continues to happen, and we've seen it in the throughout this year, the referees are not rewarding control. You have to do damage, and Vietta's going to have a hard time maintaining that control and doing damage or conducting damage on Petrosian when they're on that fence. So as long as the fight takes place there, I'm confident that, because Petrosian is going to get taken down. He's definitely, his takedown defense is so bad, he's going to get taken down. But I think he's going to be able to get up and win this, and not just win it. Let's see where Petrosian, I think he could get a KO. He's due for a KO. Problem is they're not giving us really good meat on that prop, right? They're coming closer to like being an even fight here. Petrosian TKO plus 240, which is not bad. Petrosian TKO at plus 240. It's a little bit of a risk. I have him on the money line for a unit, actually a little over a unit at this point. I'm happy where I got that number. I think he's going to win this fight outright. He is my pick of the week. He's, I think, a far better striker than Vieira is a grappler, or MMA striker versus MMA grappler, right? I don't think Vieira is a good, complete. Oh, Brian's saying, okay, let me finish my thought here. I don't think Vieira is as good as an MMA grappler as Petrosian is an MMA striker. I think that Petrosian has other elements to his MMA overall game that's going to enable him to keep this standing up, or just be able to get up to score. He's the better hitter. He's due for a knockout. He hasn't had, any KOs in the UFC yet, right? He hasn't had TKOs in the UFC. Let's see, Petrosian. Yeah, wins over Duncan, a win over AJ Dobson, all decision. He had one TKO by kick in Dana White Contender Series. I think he's due for a TKO. He is good. Petrosian, I think, was he an M1 Global Champion? I'm wanting to say he was an M1 Global Champ, so he's due. So yeah, Brian. Brian makes a good point here. He said if the quality of the stream was as good as my picks, we'd be in good shape. I'd have to agree with you, Brian. Yeah, look, it's a DJI mic, so I'd have to agree with you. Yeah, my picks haven't been as great of late, but hey, you could keep going to the website. So Joey's saying he's fading Michael Johnson. He might play the dog. Let's look at that fight, guys. Let's look at Michael Johnson versus Darius Flowers. Not a lot about Flowers. Flowers is 12-6. He hasn't had a lot of fight time. The guy's a finisher. Like, we're looking at fight time. Johnson's goes into that third round quite often, and Flowers is like a first round guy. He's never been outside of the first round. Johnson's a southpaw. You got to look at that. Johnson's 8 years older. They land about the same amount of strikes, but Darius Flowers' striking accuracy is much better. And here's something where I can't tell you on Darius Flowers. Joey, let me know if you do that. Like, Darius Johnson has absorbed 7 strikes per minute. That's not good. Whereas Johnson is basically 4. Here's the other thing. Johnson has 58% striking defense, where Darius Flowers is 40%. So I didn't look at the video on Flowers, but it strikes me that probably he's like keeping his hands down. He has 2 takedowns average per 15 minutes. And here's the crazy thing: is Johnson was a wrestler in his career and became a striker, which is horrible. And Johnson's takedown accuracy is 38%. Both these guys have good takedown defense. So this is going to be on the feet. And it's going to be, you know, and I can see where Joey's going. I think if you're going to be on Johnson, it's going to be, I'm sorry, on Flowers, it's going to be for that TKO. Like, because if this stays on the feet, he's gonna knock him out. Like, Johnson's not bad at plus 120. I mean, Flowers. And the TKO Flowers is only plus 165. So the Vegas already knows what you're up to, Joey. They are seeing Flowers possibly with this TKO. Yeah, I agree with you, Joey. Johnson, his chin is suspect. And this guy, Darius Flowers, obviously is a knockout guy. Right? Like, let's you know, he got a sub in his last, oh, he lost to Jake Matthews via sub. And then he won via sub, somewhat of an injury on Dana White Contender Series. I have to go back and watch that. I honestly didn't watch it, Joey, so it's a tough one. I mean, I don't know enough about this guy Johnson, and again, I wish I had it set up. Let me go get another beer, guys. You guys are going to listen to me, be able to take while I go take a pee, and I step around the corner. Normally, I'm like able to like yell, right? And I got treats, guys. I got treats. I'm able to yell, and then you could hear me. But now I'm actually able to walk away from the camera. Hopefully I'm not too vivid, right, in what I'm doing. But I got treats. You know, like Sam Solik, I got treats. I enjoy my treats. Let me get some cereal and milk. Chocolate milk. I haven't had chocolate milk in ages. I'd like a gallon of chocolate milk while I'm doing my sip and smoke. Here I am getting some beer out of the freezer. I don't have a camera tied to me, but there we are. And now, oh, look at this pump. Look at this pump. Look at this pump, guys. Oh, how does that look? fucking Brian, with if the quality was as good as my picks, we'd be in good shape. You son of a bitch, you. Yeah, you're right, buddy. You're right, man. Too funny. Too funny. Yeah, so you guys have some choices already. We are a few minutes into the stream. Where are we at in the stream? Like less than an hour. You got three picks, if not 4 picks. You have the parlay pick, Locobono with PYFER at minus 115. You have my pick right now, Armen Petrosian at minus, I think he's like minus 105. He's still the underdog. And you have the other pick was the TKO prop, as well as the moneyline prop of, what was his name? What was his name here? And he's there early. He is early. Let's see here. How about that fight with Zach Puga versus Guskov. And they're, you know, it's actually the third fight on there. So Guskov by TKO at plus 140. And then Joey's pick, fading Michael Johnson with Darius Flowers. Because Johnson's older, his chin is weak. Like, let's see. Let's see if Joey bet it. Joey, send me a text if you actually do play it. I'll play it too. I'll tell you if you do it, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to stay away. Johnson has that maturity. Johnson is a big disappointment. Like, he's definitely a journeyman, but he thought he was going to be champ. He's fought with the best of the best. He was an Usman training partner. He was always there with Usman. And now, you know, he's where he's at. Had a chance to win tough. Or was he a tough champion? Was he a tough champion, Johnson? I think he might have been. If he wasn't, he was still a good contender. Man, look at who he's fought, man. Yeah, he's a tough champion. He beat Jonathan Brooks. No, he lost to Jonathan Brookins in the tough. And Jonathan's like a nurse and yoga guy now. Jonathan Bookin was the light skinned or albino-ish guy from Miami. Super talented, smart. Said, fuck this MMA shit. I'm getting myself a career, and I'd encourage that to people. But then after that, he beat Eduardo Falbado. Let's see. He has wins over Ferguson. He beat Danny Castillo. You know, Danny Castillo is a coach over there in Sacramento with Faber, right? He beat Joe Luzon. He beat Gleason Teobald. He beat Melvin Guillard. He beat Edson Barbosa. He beat Dustin Poirier. He lost to Gaethje, of course. He lost to Khabib. He lost to Elkins. He beat Andre Fili, who's on this card. He beat Artem Lobov by decision. And a close one at that. He lost to Josh Emmett by getting knocked out. He lost to Stevie Ray in a decision. Thiago Moises subbed him. He lost to Clay Guida. He lost to Jamie Malarkey. He beat Mark DeCasey, though. And he lost to Diego Fiera by knockout. Things are not looking good for you, Michael Johnson. The Menace has had 22-19. Like, I think how is he still in the UFC? Maybe it's just because he's willing to fight for that 10-10 still, or 15-15, because it just doesn't look like that good for him. So in Joey's defense, he's beat some really good people, but man, he's lost to some nobodies. He's lost to look at these people he's lost to. Paul Sass. Bookins, he's not in the UFC anymore. Miles Jury is not a journeyman. He's over there in Bellator, or whatever you want to call it now. Reza Majaj, he lost a sub by Darce Choke. He lost to Dariush. He lost to Nate Diaz, Khabib, Gaethje, Elkins, Emmett, Stevie Ray, Moises, Clay Guida, Malarkey, and Fiera. So just a mix, very inconsistent. But I have to hand it to his career. The dude has come up and he's fought so many people. He ain't scared. He's willing to get in there. But fighting somebody that doesn't have a lot of experience, I need to look more at this Flowers guy. I didn't see any video on it, but Joey's saying that his chin is gone. He's on it. Let's see if you're on it. If you're on it, Joey, like I said, I'll tell you. But Johnson is just a wild card. You don't know what the fuck he's going to do. So let's see what happens there. But, that's not on the plate yet. It's not on, I haven't gone to get a ticket there yet, but maybe we will. Maybe we will. Anybody else in the chat? Anybody else want to say anything? We got 2 people in the chat. I really wanted to have a cigar. I had a Fonseca, a Plasencia cigar ready to smoke, and I couldn't get the connectivity going outside. So we'll see what we're going to do in the future with that. Yeah, this beer is fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal beer. I'm going to put it in a 9 Club. I bet this out of the keg. Ooh, that citrus flavor, all that juice, all that's the fruit that's there, going to be stronger. And how it combats the haze. The haze is still there, and it makes it softer. Oh, just a fat. This is a summer beer. Woo! And food. Like sushi, fish, pork. Not really a steak. A little too much citrus for a steak, in my opinion. Maybe some good Mexican arrachera. Like some Mexican tacos. Yeah, the good taco beer. Not a big old, porterhouse or a big old steak. No, you don't want this one. But fabulous beer. Fabulous beer. Pipeworks Brewing, guys. Can't beat this stuff. Can't make this shit up, man. But we're still going. So those are the plays, guys. You could drop off. If you've made it this far, you are about better. We're going to just still talk a little bit more about this fight. Let me just go into this matchup between Max Griffin and Jeremiah Wells. Wells is 12-3. Griffin, another guy. He's just like Johnson, 19-10, but he's got a lot more experience than Wells. Average fight time, Griffin, again, the experience, 12 minutes and 50 seconds fight time, average fight time, whereas Wells got to get it done in the first 2 rounds. Here's the thing. If you see Griffin at that dog money, is Griffin a dog? If you see Griffin at that dog money after round 1, I might jump on Griffin on the live betting. Because I think Griffin has that better. Yeah, Griffin is plus money now. And the over-under is set at 2.5. If you could still get Griffin at that plus 130 after round 1, jump all over it. Because Jeremiah, he got big muscle. His wrestling, guys are supposed to be a very, very good grappler, but his takedown accuracy is only 43%, and 100% takedown defense. And Griffin's takedown defense of 70% isn't horrible, right? Because the takedown accuracy of Wells is not great. 43% takedown accuracy. He does average 4 takedowns a fight. So after 2 takedowns, or if you see 2 takedown defenses by Max Griffin in that first round, if Jeremiah Wells cannot take Max Griffin down at least twice in that first round, again, jump on Max Griffin. Like, that's the live. This is my live. I'm going to be watching this fight live. And I'm going to be looking to live bet Max Griffin in 2 conditions. If it goes to round 2, and if he could stop 2 takedowns. If he could stop 2 takedowns, I'm all over Max Griffin. And hopefully he gets taken down once early, right? And then gets back up. Or even if he stays down a little bit, and actually not too long. But if he could defend that second takedown, prevent himself from being taken down twice in the first round, I'm going to be all over Max Griffin. Because Max Griffin lands 4 strikes per minute, as opposed to Jeremiah Wells with like 2.5. He has a little bit better striking accuracy. He absorbs a little bit more, but he has better striking defense at 57%. It's going to be a dirty, dirty fight here. It's going to be a nasty one. And I don't think that Jeremiah Wells is a lock at all. Like, at that minus 155 money, he's weak. He's definitely weak. If he doesn't get that takedown in the first round, and if he doesn't get you there, and Max Griffin is another one, he's got good, just like Armen Petrosyan, he has a good get-up game. Like, he does get taken down. Like, Max Griffin gets, he gets taken down. Like, let's look at this here. Yeah, Morales had a takedown, and he lost. Tim Means took him down, which is horrible, dude. And he won that fight. Tim Means took him down 3 times. That's not good. Neil Magny took him down, and he lost a decision. Right? How long was he on the floor with Magny? Right. With Neil Magny, Magny had one of 9 takedowns, so it wasn't horrible. But for 4 minutes control time, that's not a good thing. I think Wells could do the same thing, because I think Wells has better wrestling than Magny. So that scares me a little bit, because Magny's wrestling is not so good. But once Griffin's down, it seems like that's a lot of control time for 1 of 9 takedowns. He defended the takedown, and when he went down, he was down for 4.5 minutes. That's not a good thing, guys. So that's why Wells is the favorite, but it's just tough there. Carlos Condit, he beat Carlos Condit, Carlos Condit, unanimous decision, where Max Griffin had a takedown. He had takedowns against Olivia. He had takedowns against Alex Morono and lost. How do you lose that fight? Yeah, he got outstruck. Right? He got outstruck by Moreno. Are you serious? I think I had Moreno in this fight, and I don't know what the fuck went on. Yeah, like Griffin was like had 4 or 5 takedowns, like 2 minutes of control compared to Morono's 26 control, and there's a 6 strike differential between the two in significant strikes for Morono. So, and it was a unanimous decision. And this guy wasn't there. Wow. Griffin had actually more strikes in round 1. He had more strikes in round 2 and round 3. So this is, looking back, this is like a robbery. You know, I think I had Morono, so I was happy. I think I had Alex Morono on this fight, but statistically, it doesn't look like he deserved to win this fight. So it is what it is. It's been... Get Griffin right now, Joey's saying. Joey's pick is in. Griffin? Ah, Joey, I don't know, brother. You know? Wells is supposed to have really good grappling. And what scares me about Griffin is that Magni stat right there. And Joey's also mentioning Devin Clark TKO. Let's look at that fight, guys. Clark is due. Like, he's another... This is a fight card full of journeymen. People that have been fighting in the UFC for so long. Am my mic still strong? Is that Magni stat right there. Yeah, I'm still coming through strong and love the quality, guys. Devin Clark TKO. Ooh. It's super meaty. I'm certain that Devin Clark is a TKO is fucking going to be insanely good and attractive to want to chase. But how much are we really going to put on it, right? Like Devin Clark, 14-8, another guy, like 500, if not less fighter. And Pragnell is the same thing. Pragnell is worse. Pragnell is 16-7, very similar here. Over under set at 2.5 at -166. Under plus 2.5. So neither guy are finishers. Like Devin Clark. No, Devin Clark TKO plus 300. It's just if it were that plus 500. If it was that plus 500, Joey's saying this is a cut card. Yeah, this is a card. Like, they're not spending a lot of money on these fighters. Look at the parity here. Devin Clark TKO at plus 300 can't do it, right? Like, when was his when was Devin Clark's last TKO? He had a TKO win over William Knight, which is impressive. He beat Alonzo Minifield, but via decision. He beat Darko Stosa decision. He lost TKO against Rasic. He beat Mike Rodriguez by decision. Fuck. I think I lost money on that. He lost via submission against Jan Blachowicz. He beat Jay Collier, which isn't saying anything. I want to stay away from that fight, dude. I don't want to get anywhere near Devin Clark and Marcin Pragnell. I think he wins. I think Devin Clark wins this, but there's nothing there. Devin Clark at -238. Fuck no. Do not parlay Devin Clark. Don't even get anywhere near that at all. Just horrible. I like Oki as well. Joey, I like Oki as well. Here, the Mongolian. Is that Aletan? Is that what you're saying, Joey? Oki. See, is there another Oki? Oh yeah, Bajan. Oh, I didn't watch any tape on it. I don't remember this Oki. Like, I don't remember him on the Contender Series. Like, I watch it and I just don't remember it. Right? Oki, where's Oki at? Where's he at, people? Minus 180. I'm not going to touch it, man. I think we have enough on our palette already on the plate. Oh, he says Oki's the lock at minus 180. Let's see what the Oki's TKO line is. Plus 150. So they're expecting it. All right, let me go take a pee again. Oki's a lock. Joey, what do you think of the new shoes? Got these online? Shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I got more coming. Oki the lock. What you guys are joining me in the washroom? We got a meeting in the men's room. I'll be back real soon. What happens in the men's room? We're gonna bust some things around. What happens in the men's room, guy? Ooh. Oh, that feels so good, guys. Oh my God, you hear that? Oh. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? So Joey's has Oki as a lock. So we have another pick in. We have another pick in, guys. Joey's other pick. He's saying Griffin. And he likes Armin. And he likes Oki. So those are Joey's picks. Got a few of them. We normally are not privileged enough to get that many picks. So, hey, listen to the stream. Hopefully people are listening to the stream. We got a few of them here. 3 watching. Remember, you are about better. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That's enough bets, guys. I mean, let me know in the comment section like what some of your bets might be. We're already spread far. Like between what I've mentioned so far and what Joey has mentioned, we have like 8 bets between us two. So I think that's good. I don't think we have to go much further into the betting realm unless we film our, like, what is our, not our dog pick of the week, but what is our best paying pick? What is the prop or money line, the best value pick that we could find here? Like, what might that be? Comment, like, mention that in the comment section. We got the chat. We're still going. We're still gonna drink. I still got 2 beers, guys. 2 beers, and I'm buzzed. 8.5%. I had 1 beer before then, but what is the best bet? Like, not the lock of the night. What is the bet? Even if you're gonna lose it, what is the best bet you think that you could bet? Like, I think Johnson. Flowers. I mentioned was like plus 140. Armin Petrosian. I like. You know what? One of the best bets might be that either Local Bone TKO because she's due, right? Even though she's not a TKO person, right? At plus 460. That's easily. I don't even have to look any further. Local Bono, even though it is a long shot because it's plus 460. I think it's the long shot of the night. Maybe we just make it the long shot of the night. She's due for a finish too. And then my guy Armin Petrosian. What did I mention he was at? Petrosian. Winning method TKO. Plus 340. No, plus 240. Plus 240. Fuck, it was 340 would be better. Not horrible. I like those two. And what was Devin Clark? Because that was Joey's pick, one of Joey's mentioning. Devin Clark. TKO. Oh, we're going to tackle the main event here in a moment. Devin Clark, TKO, plus 300. Ooh, a little meat there. Not bad, guys. Plus 300 at Devin Clark. But he's just not that finisher, man. I just can't do it. I can't bring it even at plus 300. I'd rather take Local Bone at that plus. Even though she's a decisionator, I'd rather go there. Joey's saying that Armin via KO and or decision is big plus money. Yeah, Armin's a decisionator, but I think he's due. Armin's due for a TKO here, and he can knock out Rodolfo Vieira. I'm very certain he could do it. Yeah, decision. Wow, no decision. Yeah, not bad. Plus 300. It's meatier than the Yeah, without a doubt, Joey. I already, and I was just about to get to that. PYFER TKO at plus money. You got to take it. I'm taking it. I put already half unit and more. Like, so going to that fight, word is that PYFER can crack. Like, out of all those guys from the East Coast, the big difference between PYFER and them is the dude has true. That one, not a lot of people have it. Not a lot of people have it. You know, Connor has it, but he's getting high. Not a lot of people have it. Even heavyweights, this guy from New Zealand had it. Like, he fought in the UFC as well as in Pride. Not a lot of dudes, and not a lot of people in life. Period. Like Mike Tyson had that. Like in his prime, that one punch. You get touched by that motherfucker. PYFER's apparently that guy. PYFER apparently is that guy. He's that guy. You get even grazed by that fucking punch. So dude can punch. And that's why against a killer like Jack Hermansson, I love me some Jack Hermansson. Like, I'm all about Jack Hermansson. But Jack Hermansson gets hit. And Jack Hermansson, PYFER could wrestle. PYFER is an East Coast wrestler. Do not doubt these East Coast wrestlers. Wells. Why they want to stand so long? The longer that Wells stands up against Griffin, he's going to get pieced up. Like, from that Matt Serra school or the East Coast school where they're at, the longer they stand up, just the more time they're going to get fucking clocked. But the difference between them, Brady, all those dudes, and PYFER is, as we saw in the interview, the dude grew up fighting. The dude grew up abused. The dude doesn't care if he gets hit. He's not going out. And when he hits you back, he's going to hit you like he would want to hit his father. It's going to hurt. He's going to try to kill you. And Hermansson just isn't going to be able to sustain that. And the wrestling defense. He's going to keep it on the feet, and PYFER just hits harder. Even if Hermansson's cleaner, it's like Strickland, PYFER, very interesting, parallel but same. But PYFER hits harder. Strickland does. He taps at you. Strickland taps at you. Fucking, come on, and yells at you. But PYFER, if PYFER hits you, man, you're fucking going down. So yeah, I already put, like I said, I put 50 on the TKO, and I'm betting the TKO. And if I lose, it's okay, or not. But yeah. PYFER at that TKO plus money, you got to go for that. This is the last time we're going to see PYFER TKO at that plus money. This is the last time. Next time against anybody else, it's going to be minus 110, minus 120. The guy's a knockout guy. He's going to knock the dude out. Yeah. Armin, whether you go with a TKO or decision, plus money. Woo! What do you think of this mic, guys? I could walk around. You're with me here. I could still keep the show going. I could walk away from the computer, open the fridge, grab a beer, one of these Pipeworks, Ninja versus Haze. I can go to the washroom, and you're with me the whole time, guys. You're with me the whole time. So in the summer, this is going to be great because I'm going to be outdoors, be able to walk around or walk around. Maybe I'll go live when I go to the museum. Maybe I'll go live when I'm at a musical. Maybe I'll go live when I'm at a concert. Who knows, guys? Who knows? So please like and subscribe. Punch the like button. Mention me in your comment section. Comment, like, and subscribe. Too funny about everything else, though. Yeah. So PYFER plus money. That was another bet of mine. So we're at like, what, 10 bets, guys? We're at 10 bets. I can't summarize here, or I can, actually. Because I could look at my DraftKings here and see some of the open bets. PYFER to win by TKO. Guskov, moneyline. Guskov, TKO. Petrosian, moneyline. Holly Holm. Still got Holly Holm in there for $50. $50 at plus 320. Holly Holm. Where's she at now? Where's Holly Holm at now? Where is Holly Holm? Hi home, hi home. Holly Holm. Where's Holly Holm? Where you at, Holly? And your fine ass. Your fine ass Holly. Huh? Where you at, girl? Smack! Smack it like I smacked that bet. What we're gonna do? Where you at, girl? Where's Holly? Is it gone? Why is it not there? Kevin Holland, a dog against Michael Page? Shit. Oh no, he's a favorite. Minus 130. I was about to say, take that dog money all day. They're expecting, God, where's Holly Holm? Bo Nichols is minus 1450 against Cody Brundage. Oh my God. Bobby Green is a favorite over Jim Miller. He's going to get subbed. Yeah, I don't see it. So it is what it is. What do we see in the it's a great field of view. So here's the box of the DJI mic that's in our field of view. Share. Oh, you smell the snorts. You hear the snorts. I'm so happy with the technology, guys. Like Brian said, if the quality of the stream and the sound the pics could be as good as that, then we're on to something, and we are going to be on to something, guys. We're going to move forward in this year, right? We're going to move forward. We're going to keep at it. Fucking beer is good. Things are good. Joey's lying, saying that he's working on the roof today. Joey, it's too late to be working on the roof. It's too windy to be working on the roof. And you're not working on the roof. And that you have a tool belt. You have the tool belt that they sell at Marshall's or at the toy store. It doesn't count, okay? You can wear the belt all you want, but you're not working on the roof. It's already too late, too windy. Don't lie. Don't lie, Joey. And it's Friday, so you're still at work. Even your dad's not dumb enough to be up there. The quality is great, huh, Joey? Isn't that pretty good? And you hear every little snort, every little fucking thing. I'm impressed. It's going to be better. Things are going to happen. Well, why doesn't like Joey Stacks have this mic? All he needs is this thing. It was like $250. I didn't really need it. Like still have this mic over here. I could use this and my computer and something else, right? So, and I'm still like this. This thing's good quality, but everything's great. I got a new belt too, Joey. Like, check the belt. Check the belt. These Anson belt companies. So like, it's a holeless, right? So like, there's no holes in the belt. Here, oop, wait. Going the wrong way. I'm not showing. I'm trying to show anybody my cake. Wait, I gotta zip up better. All right, so bam, boom, boom. Right. Michelle got me these pants. These are part of my Christmas present. Same with the shirt. Thank you, Michelle. Got me a new shirt, new pants. Yeah, Joey's saying the audio is great and the video is great. Yeah, these pants are awesome. These Nike golf pants, shit, they're the bomb, dude. I love them. Love them. Gotta wear them when I'm traveling. That's the other good thing about the Nike golf, as well as the Under Armour golf pants. Wear that shit in fucking summertime. So yeah, we're doing product reviews. Yes, we are. We're doing product reviews at the end of the video, not at the front. So if you made it this far, you are about better. We already got our bets, Joey. A lot of bets already. It's gonna be very. Oh, you want to see the? You want to see the ask? You like that, Joey? You like that? I wish I was on OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Send me some money. PayPal in the description. Oh, I have to watch the live surfing. It's the final, I think, right? Pipe Masters final. I hope that that doesn't matter who I hope is there. I think John Florence is going to win. He probably is in the final or close to it. So that would be my prediction. I think we could bet surfing. You could bet surfing, Joey, on DraftKings, right? Let me see. I think we can. You used to be able to. Used to be able to bet surfing. They had the surfing on there. No more surfing. They used to have surfing on there. No, like for surfing, you want to go right now. Like, and now it's going to end. Like, I'm surprised the waves are as good as they are. So, yeah, it's going to end. They have great surfing right now in Hawaii, and they're fortunate to have that. But come next month, March, April, starts to get worse. Not the best surfing, so it is what it is. My next trip will probably be March 8th, is it? I'm going to Orlando, going to a cigar thing. And then nothing. I'm going to just try to stack my racks. The OT and drying up is going to be bad. I'm not happy about that. But, yeah. This winter is the best time for surfing. Like right now and months before. This month is good for Puerto Rico. So maybe maybe next week or the following week, if I could get certain days, maybe I go to Puerto Rico. If I could get a non-American flight, and if I could go to Aguadilla, which is in the east coast of Puerto Rico, like the direct flight there as opposed to renting a car and then driving across the whole country, island slash country, then I would do it. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. Cabo in April anywhere is not good for surf. So it might be good for like us scuba diving or snorkeling. So we go to that one spot and go snorkeling, do some other shit. So I could always go to Cabo. I'm always down for Cabo. Shit, I want to live there in the future. Like I'd buy a place in Cabo, without a doubt, or even other parts of Baja. I might have to like buy some property in a remote part of Baja to retire, and that's where I'm gonna retire. I already live like that. There are other spots besides Cabo where I could surf, fish, have a retirement home, a retirement property, and live there. So we're gonna see where it's at. The mic, I haven't seen how much power it still has. Apparently, we're gonna be good because it has like close to 4 hours of yeah. That you're right. That snorkeling and that sushi spot. Yeah, we don't have to set the surf or go there and just snorkel, hit that sushi spot like you're saying. Yeah, in April, I'm down for that. I'm also down for Italy in April. If I could do it, I'll do. I'd rather do Italy. I'd rather go to Italy and go to Rome or one of the other spots that you were like looking at. I'd rather do that than go to Cabo because we always go to Cabo, right? I'm not going to surf. I could wait to surf in June, July, and I got my vacation. I say we go to Europe. Joy, we're going to go to Europe. It's a better call in April than, or unless you want to snorkel, I'm down for snorkeling. Any time in the ocean, I'm going to be down with. So I didn't tell you, I got my hearing examined and my hearing checked, and the woman said that the doctor said that I had an infection in my ear, like swimmer's ear. Like she freaked out. She's like, "What's up with you?" Yeah, but I had that for like years. Like it was worse. So I have to go to another doctor and get my shit. It doesn't hurt. It's just I've had it for years. Like I knew I had it, and she's like, "Well, your ear is closed up, and it's swimmer's ear, and it's infected, but not horrible." So I still have to go and get that taken care of. And she gave me a number that I could call. So we're actually off the path, but that's okay. If you made it this far, you are about better. Nobody listens to this shit anymore, right? Like we're doing good. And we're just live streaming / live talking, which is really cool. Man, this beer is kicking my ass. I wish I had enough money. I got to be rich to be part of the Norwood Park Cigar Lounge. I could go there and then just now have a cigar. I have to worry about smoking a cigar. I don't want to smoke outside. I don't want to smoke in the garage. Right? I don't want to do that shit. It's annoying. It's uncomfortable. Even with the heating things on. Nobody wants to do that. But I can't smoke right now in here. And that is what it is. But I'm going to drop people. There's nothing more to talk about. We have our bets in. We got our things going. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for being part of what we do here at About Better. If you've made it this far, you are about better. Get your bets in. Hopefully we make some money. Get our money back. We're in the hole a little bit. Again, remember that it's a whole thing, right? Like it's a long-term play. Just because won one bet doesn't mean that you're doing well. Like it is a long-term play. But if you've made it this far, you are a lot better. Thank you so much for joining me.